Here is a look at a real and fake pair of the Nike Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott in the olive colorway. Can you tell any difference between these two? Hopefully this video helps you. So today we're taking a look at a real and fake pair of the Nike Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low in the olive colorway. Here I have the two pairs. The retail one is here on my right, the fake one is here on my left, and this video is to help you if you are trying to buy a retail pair. So I must emphasize this does not support the counterfeit industry in any way. It's just to help you if you're trying to purchase a retail one and what you should look out for. So let's get straight into the comparison. So the first thing we'll look at is the Nike text on top of the box. So if I give you a close-up of this, you can see that it's actually a different color. So as you can see from the close-up, the fake one has the color of the text incorrect compared to the retail one. In terms of the creamy look of the box underneath, I'd also say the fake one has a slightly more green hint to it as well, but this is quite hard to see and can only really be seen in studio lighting, so it's a very minor difference. So giving you a close-up of the labels, you can see a difference between the two. So this is a woman's colorway, so it's a USA 11.5, which is a UK 9 in men's UK sizing. But if you look at the font and text size of both pairs, you can see a clear difference between the retail and fake. The fake one is much thinner text compared to the retail one, and it's also based on the US label. This is because fake's based on the US market, because this market is a lot bigger for sneakers than it is in any other country. So as you can see, the labels are really different, and I would look straight at this if you are comparing both pairs and you have boxes as well. But nobody really wants me to talk about boxes for the entire video, so we'll open them up. Let's take a closer look at the shoes. Let's open up the fake one first. Take off the lid. You can see the Cactus Jack paper covers them perfectly. Look at the retail one. Once again, you can see the paper covers them as well. However, there is a difference between the two papers, and I'll show you in the close-up. So as you can see, the color of the papers is actually slightly different. I'd say it's more of a pink on the retail one compared to the fake one. The fake one looks a little bit faded, and the paper looks actually a little bit thin, and also the prints on the paper are faded as well. So if you look at the Air Jordan logo on the paper, you can see it's slightly more faded on the fake one compared to the clean print that's on the retail one. So we'll move the paper out and get the shoes out. So here are the two pairs out of the boxes. Do you spot any differences straight away? Let's take a closer look at some of the details. The first thing we're going to start with is the back of the shoe, and we look at the Air Jordan Wings logo at the back. As you can see, it's embroidered in a red stitching at the back here. However, if I show you side by side and I compare them, you can see that the fake logo is much larger than the retail one, and the stitching is spaced further apart. These are both a UK 9, so they should be exactly the same size. As you can see, the heel on the back of the fake one is much larger than the retail one, and also the embroidered stitching on top is much larger once again. The next difference I'm going to point out is the Cactus Jack logo on the tongue, and I'll give you a close-up for this. You can see that the Cactus Jack logo is different from retail to fake in terms of its sizing and placement. What I would say, it's a little bit more narrow on the fake one compared to the retail one, but it is placed off center on the fake one. As you can see, that top left dash is touching the outer stitching on the fake one compared to the retail one, where you can see it's placed exactly in the middle, so the three dashes at the top are centered. The next thing we're going to look at is the toe box of both pairs. So if I give you a close-up of toe box, you can see that the black suede-like material on the toe box is different from retail to fake. So on the fake one, you can see it's a much darker black compared to the retail one. The retail one actually looks like a different length in suede compared to the fake one, where the fake one looks a lot darker and a different color. It looks like a different material in certain lightings compared to the retail one. Spinning the shoes around to the side, and probably the most noticeable thing about the shoe is that backward swoosh in the olive green color, which is pretty much what the silhouette's named after. But if I compare them side by side, you'll be able to see a color difference. So as you can see from the close-up, the suede material on the side for the black and the green is incorrect, and you can see this clearly in the color difference between the two pairs, with the fake one being a much lighter green compared to the retail one, which has that darker olive green look. It also makes it look like the suede quality on the retail one is a lot better than it is on the fake one. The fake one, the suede material looks a little bit short, and actually looks like it could be a leather material in certain lightings. The same difference occurs on the inside swoosh, and you can see a clear color difference between the two once again. However, what we are going to look at is the Cactus Jack symbol that goes underneath the swoosh here. On the retail one, it's really hard to see and blends in with that black material underneath. However, on the fake one, it's actually a little bit easier to see, just because that material is slightly different and a little bit darker, so the Cactus Jack symbol actually shows up a lot more, and the suede is shorter as well, so it shows up a lot more again. Spinning the shoes upside down, taking a look at the tread of both pairs, you will see a difference in color. So if I hold these up to the camera, you can clearly see there's a difference in color, with the fake one being a lighter green on the bottom here compared to that olive dark green on the retail one. It's just a clear color difference between the two pairs, and this is an obvious difference. It's something I would look at straight away if you have a dead stock pair. If you've got a used pair, this will be a lot harder to see just because it will be a lot more dirty and you won't really be able to see the true color of both pairs. So if it's dead stock, take a look at this. If it's not, I wouldn't. So another really small detail that is really good to look for is on the retail one, you'll see the swoosh here ends and the stitching goes across through the middle, as you can see here on the retail one. However, on the fake one, it's slightly different. On the fake one, you can see that stitching line is underneath the swoosh. It's just something to look for straight away. The stitching should go through the middle of the bottom part of the swoosh, but on the fake one, it doesn't. These are minor details you have to look for if you are trying to authenticate, and this is a telltale sign between the two pairs. So a common flaw between real and fake is the lace holes on both pairs. So as you can see, here's the retail one. You can see it's smooth transition of all the lace holes. They're pretty much all in line and cut very well. And this is something that fakes just don't take care of, and they don't really care about this part. So as you can see on the fake one, they're a little bit all over the place. Some are higher, some are lower, so they're not really in a smooth line at all, and it's a little bit crazy at points. As you can see here, some are way higher and then some are all over the place, and this is just a messy thing that fakes do because they don't seem to care. They seem to punch the holes really quickly and don't take care like the retail one does. The retail one is much more in line than the fake one is. So now we're going to take a look at the left shoe. So I'll move it to the side. And here's the side. So what's different about the left shoe is the fake one only seems to come with one set of spare laces, and it's in that olive green color, whereas on the retail one you do get 3 options. So you get a red one, you get a green olive one, and you get an also black one as well. So you get 3 options with the retail one, also with the white laces already pre-laced. But on the fake ones you don't get this. You only get the green olive one and the white laces. I think they've perfected this now on the fake one, so you do actually get the options, but it's just quite a telltale sign straight away. If they don't have all 3 sets of spare laces, they are probably fake. Once again, spinning the shoe to the back, taking a look at the logo at the back here, you can see that there is a clear difference between the retail and fake. The fake one just looks like it's a little bit overweight compared to the retail one, where you can see it's a lot smaller than it is on the fake ones. The face shape is completely different between the 2 pairs. So going back to the right shoe and taking out the inside cardboard shoe tree, we'll take a look at this. So the retail one here and the fake one here, and I'll show you side by side. But the retail one, you can clearly see the indents on it go inwards, and you can see the markings on it, whereas on the fake one you can see they actually stick outwards, so it's different from that of the retail one. Also, if you spin them upside down, you'll see on the retail one it does say die cut sock liner. Hopefully you can see that's quite hard to see. And on the fake one, there is no text whatsoever on the inside of the fake one. So that is the end of the comparison between the 2 pairs. I'm not going to show you any more details on the left shoe because they're pretty much the same as the right shoe. But I hope this video has helped you if you are trying to authenticate your pair, because this pair is really nice. I do like this pair. I think it's absolutely stunning. And I do like all the details on it. The red really stands out against the white, and the green olive looks really nice as well. And it's actually growing on me so much that it might be my favorite Travis Nike collaboration ever, taking over from the reverse mocha. But let me know what you think of these, and if you're picking up a pair for Christmas, I hope you can check the details with this video. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It does help this channel grow, helps me do more videos like this, and I've got some really exciting ones coming before Christmas and after Christmas and into the new year. But thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.